What's going on, guys? TKD123 back video, and today we're gonna talk about some news that, guys, I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm gonna talk about this in a light way. I'm gonna try and be positive about this news, guys, but I even took a few days to let this kind of just resonate with me. I let it kind of marinate in my mind and see if I can find some sort of good thing that could come of this, but who knows? So the topic of discussion here is going to be Tom Holland, right? Of course, he was prominently in Captain America's Civil War, and he did a great job reprising the role of Spider-Man, who is now going to be in the MCU. You know what I'm saying? We're all happy about that. We're all excited to see that. And of course, he has his upcoming movie, Spider-Man Homecoming, which is the first really true Spider-Man movie that is within the MCU and stuff like that. And actually, more recently, they put out, I guess, the last full-scale trailer for the movie and stuff like that, and I'm not gonna watch it because I've seen enough of this movie. Like, I'm really sold. You don't need to further kind of, I guess, like, try to get me to watch the movie. I'm gonna watch it anyway. I would just watch it if they gave out nothing, like no early scenes of the movie and stuff like that. I would have just watched it anyway, you know what I'm saying, because Marvel. But there was last trailer as well. But let's talk about another role that Tom Holland will be featuring in. So this news broke on Monday, and this article comes to us from IGN, and the title, oh my god, reads, Uncharted Movie casts Spider-Man star Tom Holland as Nathan Drake. And you can read the article, you can see some of it on screen. Of course, you can go to IGN and read the full article down below. It's not a lot of things, but basically, to sum it up, Tom Holland will be Nathan Drake. Now, of course, my first gut reaction to this was like, wait, why would you cast Tom Holland to like reprise a role of a mid-20s into his 30s, and reaching even the age of kind of the 40ish range when we talk in terms of Uncharted 4. Why would you cast this young man to reprise his role, right? Like, that was my kind of initial jerk gut reaction. But of course, when you read into the article, they are framing this whole Uncharted story around the Uncharted 3 flashback scene. If you guys remember, if you guys are not aware, or if you guys kind of just lost memory of it, basically in Uncharted 3 there was a flashback scene where young Nathan Drake first met the GOAT, Mr. Victor Sullivan. You know what I'm saying? So that whole thing where I believe it was in some sort of Latin country. I forgot which one it was exactly, whichever Latin country it was, but and it basically, showed how they first met and stuff like that, and how they went on to become partners in their, endeavors and finding treasures and stuff like that. So it's going to be framed around that type of thing. So basically what's telling me here is that, this movie is going to be somewhat of a prequel to the video game series. You know what I'm saying? And then also, the article goes on to explain that, the one script, I think we talked about this in the video before, but, there was a script by Mr. Levi here who did Stranger Things and stuff like that. He had a script that was, quote, monstrously cool, in terms of Uncharted, and we actually did make a video about that a few weeks ago, or not even weeks at this point, like a few months ago and stuff like that. But that has seemingly been dropped, I guess, because, apparently this, this script had nothing to do with the telling of a young Nathan Drake. So so we're all kind of presuming here that maybe that script was dropped and stuff like that. And then they go on to highlight how this was originally announced in 2009, and they've been looking for actors over that. Well, look. Okay, let's just set the record straight here. Yes, it was announced in 2009, right? And why do you think that it has taken this long for this movie to even have an inkling of starting to be shooting? It's because realistically, this movie should not exist, okay? Like, if you were to ask me right now, yes, I love Uncharted. You guys know this. You guys know I'm a huge Uncharted fan. Everyone's aware of it that knows me, just like in a personal life or, on the gaming life. Everyone knows that I am obsessed with Uncharted, right? But look, here's the thing. I, don't understand this need for, the Uncharted IP and the Uncharted kind of brand to cross media paths into the movie realm. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand why. This feels so forced by Sony, right? And this feels so forced, to kind of have them bring this IP to the big screen just because it was a big blockbuster hit, on the gaming side of things. And yeah, that's cool, but why can't it just remain on the gaming kind of things. Like why can't we get, you know, I would have loved to hear, other than this news, I would love to hear that, you know, Naughty Dog, like what if they partnered with like a third party, like another studio, and was like, hey, listen, I want you to make a prequel surrounding around the young Nathan Drake story. That would have been so cool to hear. Like I would have much more enjoyed that, because, you know, like here's the thing, because, you know, when you take Uncharted and you bring it to a movie, you're not gonna get Nolan North, you're not gonna get the exact Nathan Drake character that we know, love, and adore, you know what I'm saying? And of course, they kind of copped out of it because, you know, they are doing a young Nathan Drake story, so there's something to that nature where, like, okay, we're not very, you know, I guess, you know, used to or very familiar with the young Nathan Drake, you know, person, right? So that, you know, okay, you can lend some of that, but even at that, right, like even at that, you know what I'm saying, it's still not Nathan Drake, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the biggest issue here, is that number one, we're not truly getting Nathan Drake as we know it, and even if you were to, there's no way they could do it because Nolan North, you know, it's just not possible. Now, you know, just to, you know, I guess play a little bit devil's advocate here and kind of look at the bright end of things, right? I'm sure this movie is going to be pretty cool, right? You know I'm going to watch it day one because, you know me and Uncharted, like I love Uncharted, you know what I'm saying? So I'm obviously going to watch or, you know, consume any sort of media that revolves around Uncharted. I'm going to, you know, find a way to consume it as fast as possible, right? Like that's a given, okay? I'm going to watch this movie, right? But the thing is, I still have the same stance where if there was a way to not have this movie take place, I would love to do that, right? But I feel that if we were ever gonna get an Uncharted movie, right, and you know, to make it the best way possible, to not mess with the games, to not mess with the legacy that Uncharted is, I feel that this is probably the best route to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are not getting the regular Nathan Drake that we all love and adore from Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like, we're not getting that, or even Golden Abyss at that. A lot of people forget Golden Abyss. Golden Abyss is good, guys. You know, Vita Island is ripping Golden Abyss. Don't forget Golden Abyss, but you know what I'm saying? We are not getting that version of Nathan Drake. We're getting a younger version that we only saw a, you know, like, I think it was only a mission, really. Like, I think it was just like a split mission, you know, with young Nathan Drake. Well, when I say young, I mean the years where he was kind of like a teenager in Uncharted 3. Not talking about Uncharted 4 when, you know, he was like, you know, a very much younger kid in the foster home and stuff like that. And I'm very interested if they're gonna have that as canon. Well, they have to have it as canon, but I'm wondering if they're gonna have anything to do, you know, with Sam and stuff like that. That'd be very interesting, or like, you know, anything with the foster home. That's something that I haven't even thought of until I just thought of right now. So I think this is gonna be very cool. But, you know, beside the point, right? I feel like, you know, with this is probably the best route to go. Obviously, I don't want it, but you know, this is probably the best route to go for a Uncharted movie. And Tom Holland, you know, interesting choice. I wouldn't have thought that they would actually go Tom Holland. Like, I guess that's okay. I don't know. Like, like, it's not like I don't like Tom Holland. I just didn't, you know, expect them to outreach to him to play Nathan Drake. And like, I don't know if like he can do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I just don't know. Like, there are just so many I don't knows about this movie where I don't know if he can actually pull off like the adventurous type. Yeah, he can be witty, like we've seen him play with Spider-Man, and like, you know, like he has some witty and funny lines in that. But can he pull off a Nathan Drake witty? I guess we you know, I guess we will see. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all I got for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, and share down below, and let me know down below also in the comments what do you guys think about this movie. Do you guys want this movie to happen? Do you guys don't want it? Do you guys disagree or agree with me on anything I talked about in this video? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as always, I got you.